Thanksgiving to all. Welcome to Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a healer, and a reader here to read you a message on this American Thanksgiving Day. If you guys are not from the United States, this is our tradition. It's a special day that we give thanks for our independence and just for everything that's good in our lives. It's just come to that, and it's important to us. So I'd like to share just a little bit of that with everybody out there. So I'm doing a special Thanksgiving reading. For those of you that watched the last video, you know I'm kind of stuck at home in quarantine for a few days awaiting some COVID results, and I'm sure it's going to be fine. I've got a cold, but better safe than sorry, right? I believe in taking care of the people that I love. That's part of being thankful for having them. So the reading that we're doing today is, what is your counterpart most thankful for in your connection? So whoever is watching, what is your counterpart thankful for about you and your connection? I thought that would be a really fun reading. The cards are pre-shuffled. There's 3 options to choose from here. The first one is the Black Tourmaline with the Witch's Tarot. The second is the Rose Quartz with the Thelema Tarot. And then the third one is a collection of little beach stones from the last time I went to the beach, and some driftwood. And that is with the Light Seers Tarot. So go ahead, tap in, choose 1, 2, or 3, whatever calls out to you most. There's no right or wrong way to choose. And we'll go ahead and get into your reading. This will be a fun one. Make sure that you're only taking into yourself messages that fit your story. It's really, really important. You really want to be tapping into that intuition, and don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. It may be all for you. There may be some message in there for you, or maybe next time it's for you. Okay? And you can also check out another option if the one that you choose initially doesn't resonate. You know, with collective readings, it's a mixed bag. You never know what you're going to get. But a lot of times I'm finding people are just, it's dead on. So be open to the possibility of that, but be ready to move on from it if it's not yours, okay? If you could take the moment to hit that thumbs up on the video, I am so grateful for that. What I'm here for is to help people on the twin flame path like myself. I've received some beautiful guidance and help, and I'm paying that forward by doing readings myself. So your participation in getting the video out there more with that thumbs up is so appreciated. If you hit the if you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of all my upcoming videos, so you won't miss anything. There's no obligation or money exchange there. It's literally just a notification system, in case you're not real familiar with that. Okay, we will go ahead and get into option 1, the Black Tourmaline and the Witch's Tarot. I'm just going to set these aside. And we'll open this up. So I'm going to set that tourmaline aside. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love this piece of tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a beautifully protective stone. It really is something great to have around if you feel that little extra need for protection. Okay. All right. What do we have? What do we have? First we have the Lovers. Nice. And I'm reading these intuitively. I'm not doing clarifiers. It's a little different than my normal type of spread, just so you know. Strength, I mean, I always read intuitively, but I usually have a very specific style, and with these kinds of readings, I'm doing it differently. The Magician. And then we have Self-Indulgence, Keys on a Ring, and Photograph. And then we have Beginning and Fresh Start, Balanced Partnership, and intellectual matters. And I'll get into these other messages in a moment. Let's just read these for now. Okay, so Watcher, your counterpart is incredibly grateful for the loving connection between you. I don't think they've ever had love like this before. I don't think they've ever really felt it in quite this way. You know, divine love is different than any other kind of love. It's magnetic, but it's also unconditional. This unconditional kind of love that you don't find in other places in your life or in the world. And your counterpart is really, really grateful for having that with you, for receiving that from you, for being able to give that to someone. It's beautiful. Your counterpart is so grateful for the strength that they have built during this journey and during this connection. This journey has showed your counterpart how strong they are, how much they can handle, how capable, how just strong they are, because until we get tested, sometimes we don't know. And your counterpart really wants you to know how grateful they are for the strength that they know inside themselves. And I'm also getting for the strength that they see in you. Maybe they haven't had counterparts in the past, relationships in the past, where they felt the person was very strong, where they felt like they didn't always have to be the rock. And Watcher, you are strong too. And it gives them peace. I'm getting they get peace from that, knowing that you hold each other up, knowing that you have each other's backs, that you both have the strength to do that. The Magician, your counterpart is so grateful for understanding manifestation. They didn't know it before. This was not in their sphere. They didn't understand why the things in their life that they tried to accomplish didn't work, why things didn't come from them. They might have even been in maybe a victim mentality, which, you know, a lot of us do. We don't even realize that. Don't knock people that have been there, because it's a human thing. But I'm getting that your partner, your counterpart, is really grateful for now understanding how manifestation works and how it can work for them and you as a couple. That's really, really good. So from the self-indulgence card, you got to remember these are all written to get intuitive hits from. What I'm really, really getting is that this is emotional for me. Your counterpart is so grateful for their newfound sense of self-worth. That knowing that they are enough and that they are worthy. They're worthy of you. You're worthy of them. They're worthy of every good thing in their life. They have this newfound, beautiful lightness around their sense of self. They've healed so much. They had to really dive in and do the shadow work to do this, but they're doing that. They've done it. And I'm getting that spiritual chills thing all over, like the goosebumps. This is a really important part of the journey for you both. And your counterpart is extremely grateful to you, to the connection, to the universe for this newfound sense of beautiful self-worth. Keys on a ring. Let's look at that one. What I'm really getting from keys on the ring is this feeling of safety and handing over the keys to their heart and to their life, to their possessions, to everything that they have, to their counterpart. They know that if and when you come into union, and I'm getting more likely it's a when, that they can, without hesitation, without worry, like they've had in the past with other people, just literally lay down their burdens, hand over the keys to anything that they have, including their heart, and know that it's safe, protected, and taken care of by their counterpart. It's a trust. It's like such a deep trust. And I always say, you know, trust comes before love. Trust is actually, I mean, love is the foundation, right? But trust is beneath that. It's like, without that beautiful energy of trust, we don't have a lot. And they have that with you. They know that you are the person in the world that they could lay everything at your feet and it would all be safe. Photograph. They're so grateful for the memories that they have for you, and they're so grateful for the memories that you will make someday. It's a really, really beautiful energy of I'm seeing like a photo album. You know, when you're looking back through a family photo album and you're smiling and talking about the good times and remembering all the beautiful things. They know that they're going to build this with you, that photo album. They know that they're going to have that beautiful life to look back on and to look through the pages. Oh my God, I'm like getting all emotional about this one. You're going to have this beautiful record of your life in memories. Really, really nice. Wow. Okay. Let me get some water here. Beginning and fresh start. Your counterpart is so grateful for having the opportunity to do over. And not like, you know, the things before didn't exist or anything, but this opportunity to start fresh. Have a new page, have a new chapter with you. Make these new memories. They're so grateful for this opportunity. Maybe before in their life they didn't think they would have that. Maybe they thought they'd made their bed and now they had to lie in it. But it's not true. They have this opportunity for this beautiful, fresh new start. They're really grateful for that. And a balanced partnership. This is likely something they've never experienced. A balanced partnership where you both provide, where you both take care of each other, where you both put equal energy and love and time and commitment into. They're really grateful that they know that with their divine counterpart, you the watcher, they can have this. It's like Christmas, all these little gifts, right? Each one of these cards is a gift to this person. And I know it's Thanksgiving and we're celebrating that, but it's just like that feeling of like opening up all these little packages and oh my gosh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. But they're not packages, they're not just stuff, because just stuff like goes away. These are things that will never go away. These are permanent gifts. Intellectual matters, they're so grateful for your mind and how you run. Is it a meme or something? I can't remember, but it's like running your fingers over the spine of a book as an analogy for running your fingers over them, their mind, through their mind, and learning it and loving it. They're really grateful for that, the intellectual communication and understanding and the spark that you give them. You spark their mind, and I think they spark yours. Really, really grateful for that. I mean, they might not have always had that kind of intellectual connection with someone. Okay, let's see what else we got. Got all kinds of goodies here. On this Thanksgiving reading, what are we thankful for? What is your watcher's counterpart thankful for? Spirit of the scales, justice, balance. They're grateful that they have been able to clear a lot of their karma with you and through this journey. Clearing karma is how we level up, right? It's how we ascend. They're grateful for their ascension. They're grateful for the balance that you bring into their life. They feel more balanced with you than with anyone else in their life. What else do we have? We got spirit of the dwelling place, home, foundation. They're grateful that they feel home with you. They can build a solid foundation with you, but you are their home. Their home is no longer a building, it's a person, it's a feeling, it's a heart space. And they feel like they have that structure now. And this is just a beautiful gift. They're really thankful for that. Okay, let's see. A couple more here. We've got attraction. Oh, yeah. Your counterpart is grateful for the insane chemistry, right? That attraction, that physical attraction. You know, we all want that in our life. And your counterpart is so grateful for the wand's energy that you bring to them. It's one of those things that just is a piece that completes life, you know? Okay, and challenge your perception. Oh, yeah. You know, they might not have always had the greatest perceptions in life. And you, Watcher, have challenged their perception. You have given them a new view, a new outlook on life. You have helped them find that for themselves. And challenging their perception of the way things are, you've helped them make a new future on the way things can be. Okay. Option 1, the Black Tourmaline. This was an awesome reading. I'm really, really happy for you all. This is a beautiful connection. Thank you so much for watching. If this didn't resonate for some reason, feel free to choose one of the other options and check that out. If you could please just hit that thumbs up. I'm so grateful for that myself. That really helps get the messages out to people that need them. And if you subscribe and hit the all, you'll get all the notifications of upcoming videos. There'll be some more. My next one is going to be the kind of part 2 of the one I did yesterday, which was what does Divine Masculine want most from this union? I'm going to do the Divine Feminine one. But since it's Thanksgiving today, I really wanted to do this thankfulness reading, and I'll get back to that Divine Feminine reading next. So, okay, I'm going to go and head over to number 2. Hello to those of you who chose option 2, the Rose Quartz with the Lima Tarot. Let's go ahead and get this started. First, make sure you're tapping in. We talked about that in the intro. Just make sure you're only internalizing messages that fit your story. And we've asked Spirit, what does the Watcher's counterpart feel most thankful, most grateful for in their connection in this kind of special Thanksgiving edition of a reading? I'm going to set that aside. And we'll see what we've got. Let's see. We've got the High Priestess. So I'm not doing clarifiers. I'm reading everything intuitively. I mean, I always read intuitively, but it's just a different style here. 6 of Pentacles. The Moon. Boat. Sunglasses. The Sword and the Rose. Joyful Times. And family support. And then we'll look at these in just a moment. Okay, let's see what we get from these cards. So from the High Priestess, I really get that your counterpart is so grateful for having tapped into their intuition, to understand their intuitive body, to understand that they are a person that has some real special gifts. I think that your counterpart might not have been very spiritual before. Maybe they were religious, or maybe they were not religious at all, but I don't believe they were spiritual. Before they understood the connection, before they met you and you were the catalyst for them finding this in themselves, this thing that was always there that they didn't know. And I get that whoever chose the rose quartz, you know, the rose quartz is an incredibly calming stone. It's a peaceful stone. And I get that your person feels this sense of inner calm and inner peace now that they've never had in their life before. And you were the catalyst for that. They're so grateful for this piece of your connection. And I think, Watcher, you also are really highly intuitive. I think that some of you could be readers, some of you could be Reiki workers, some of you could heal in different fashions. I get a healer vibe, but I definitely get intuitive. Some of you might even be mediums. But you've set an example for this person to live by, to open up their own gifts, to open up their own intuition. And they just feel so grateful for now understanding that this part of themselves even exists, and now they can grow and expand in it. Really nice. It's like you opened that third eye and you opened the crown chakra and you got it flowing for them. The Six of Pentacles, they're really, really grateful for the balance that you're bringing to their life. I'm getting a really peaceful vibe from this connection. This is a connection that is more peaceful than fiery. It's more, you ground each other. You balance each other out in ways that no one else does in your lives. Watcher, I think this person balances something in you. I think they bring you peace. They bring you a feeling of rightness in the world, like you found your place. You found your place in the world through your person. And I think that they feel the same way. You mirror this in each other. Your person is incredibly grateful for feeling this balance with you, feeling this place in the world. This tangible place in the world. Like when I come into union, I'm planting my feet right here next to my counterpart. And this is our foundation. This is where we belong. And it's the we of it. Like two together make more than two apart. It's like this. Magic. Okay. I'm getting the picture of when you put Mentos in 7-Up? Soda of some sort. Something carbonated. And it just... these two separate little elements, or the baking soda and vinegar, the volcano thing, how you put these two separate elements together and they make incredibly more together. And it's an instant thing. It like happens so fast. That's what I'm getting, is that it happens so fast when you're together, when you're in the same space, when you're in union, is that all of a sudden your singular piece and their singular piece, when you put them together, they just expand like nothing you've ever seen. And it's an instant expansion. That's cool. Okay. The moon. Oh. Okay. So the moon, often we talk about things being hidden. But that's not what this is about here. Here, the moon is about the feminine. Your counterpart is so grateful. And I'm getting, it's probably a lot of feminines choosing this pile, not all. But your counterpart, the counterparts are grateful for each other, but the masculine is so incredibly grateful for the feminine. Just their presence in their life. And I get both counterparts are grateful for being able to balance out that masculine and feminine energy within themselves. Especially the feminine energy. I think that there was something maybe on both sides, both counterparts had a problem. You know, maybe the masculine had a problem embracing their feminine, their inner feminine, as well as their divine feminine. And I think the feminine energy here may have often felt like they needed to be in that masculine energy, that swords energy, that protective energy. And now they're feeling this safety of not having to have the sword up all the time. Okay. That's what I'm getting from that one. Nice energy. Okay, let's grab some water there. The boat. Progression. Your counterpart is so grateful for the progress that they've made in their lives emotionally. It's like this connection, and you, watcher, opened your counterpart up to their own emotions, to being able to get in touch with them and being able to live in them, being able to have control over them, to navigate them like a boat would navigate the ocean. It's this navigation of emotions, of deep emotions too. I mean, you know, the ocean isn't a pond, and I'm getting a sailboat on the ocean when I look at this. So being able to navigate deep emotions in a really healthy way is something they're really grateful for. And the sunglasses is about perception. Your counterpart is really grateful for the new perception that they have. We had perception in the first pile too, in a different card, but they're really, really grateful for what I'm getting from this particularly is the new outlook that they have on life, the new outlook that they have in the world. It's like before they had to hide the little flashes of perception that they got because there were so many shoulds on who they were supposed to be. There were so many shoulds on how they were supposed to look at the world that they had to wear, you know, a mask or shades to just like not let people see when their perception tried to flip. It's like it tried to flip before. They had flashes of wanting to flip their perception. But the people around them, the situations around them, the shoulds that they had built up in their life prevented them from really coming out and being public with that, or really even acknowledging it for themselves in a deep way. So their perception of the connection, their perception of themselves in the world has changed. And they're really, really grateful for that. It's more positive. It's more authentic. Taking off those sunglasses and letting someone see your eyes. Letting someone into your soul, because, you know, the eyes, we say, are the windows to the soul. Letting someone see what's real in there and authentic in there is really valuable. And this connection has done that. This connection has allowed this person that beautiful ability to do. The sword and the rose. Yeah. They feel this sense of rightness and honor and truth in this connection. They feel like so clear on the truth of this connection now. They don't have to wonder. There's nothing that feels below board, right? There's nothing that feels like that it needs to be hidden or it needs to be, there's no sneakiness. There's no underhandedness. It's all above board, this connection. And they know if and when you come into union, that's how it's going to be. Complete truth, complete honesty, transparency, honor. There can be chivalry, you know, and saying that in the most basic sense of that word, they can open their heart and be true and take care of you, and you can take care of them. And no one else's judgment and no one else's idea of how it should be is going to matter. What matters is between you and them. And it's just this sense of clarity with this connection, just this sense of, I know how I want to be. I know who I want to be. And I can be with this person. Joyful times. They're just thankful for the happiness. They're thankful for the joy that you bring into their life. And we know this connection is a hard road and it's not always been joyful. But it was joyful and it can be again. And they know it and they want it like badly. It's such a draw for them into this connection, this joy that they can feel in an uninhibited way. Just childlike glee kind of thing. And the sense of family. They feel you're their family, and they felt it right from the beginning. A real sense of connectedness. It's almost like connected DNA. You know, twin flames, we're literally half of the same whole. I mean, we're whole alone, don't get me wrong, but we're made to fit. We are each other's perfect counterpart, and we're made that way. That's family. We know you're born into your family. You share blood, you share DNA. With your divine counterpart, it's pre-born. It's like your spirits are made for each other. Your spirits are born into each other's lives. And they're really, really grateful for that. Okay, let's see what else we get. We've got all kinds of goodies here. Spirits of darkness and light. What do we got? Spirit of the book. Okay, let me read this. I've never seen this one before. New chapter. Development, unfinished business. They're so grateful for this opportunity for a new chapter with you. It's like this fresh start. We had this one in the last reading too. It wasn't this card, but it was the same message. Your counterpart is so grateful for this opportunity for building something new with you, to see the world through fresh eyes, to have this new opportunity to grow and expand and do it in a really beautiful way. Okay, what do we got here? Spirit of St. Nicholas. Nice. I was just talking about Christmas in the last one. Wow, these are connected. We know twin flames are connected. That's not surprising. Gifts, generosity, assistance. They just feel like you are such a gift. They feel like you complement each other in such a way that you are a gift to each other's lives. What they can do, maybe you have a hard time with. What you can do, maybe they have a hard time with. It's this complementary thing. I'm getting this like teamwork thing that is such a gift in each other's lives, because we all can't be perfect at everything. And there are certain things about your counterparts, Watcher, that the two of you have very in common, where you marry each other and you're very the same. And there are certain areas in life where you have strengths where they don't, and they have strengths where you don't. And the complementary nature of that is such a beautiful gift. They're really, really grateful for that. And they know that in your life to come, that's really going to come into play. It's really going to bring you abundance in some beautiful ways. It's really going to bring you gifts in all sorts of ways. Wow, nice. Okay, we have balance. I got this one too in a different form. And the last one, your counterpart is so grateful for the balance that you bring into their life. It's like, you know, this living in a fog before you, right? And kind of teetering this way and teetering that way. I'm not sure where I'm going, and this feeling of being kind of lost in the world. And your connection, Watcher, has brought your counterpart a feeling of balance. A real feeling of, okay, I'm steady. Now you steady them in a way that no one else does. Let's see what else we've got. Surrender. Yeah. Your counterpart is learning to surrender to spirit. They're learning to surrender to the journey. It's something that we all have to do if we want to progress. And they're doing it. I'm getting this feeling of calm and peacefulness from your counterpart, Watcher. And this is part of it. This surrender is a part of, you know, we chose this rose quartz, this calm stone. And one of the things that brings calmness and peace to our lives is surrender to spirit, is surrender to the journey when we are twin flames. So I'm getting your partner, your counterpart, is learning to surrender to spirit, and they're really, really grateful for that, because how would they ever have come to that without this spark of this connection? Okay, and we had one more bonus card. I meant to pull one of these. Oh, embrace the dark. This is a good one. Look, your counterpart, Watcher, is not all calmness and light. They have some demons that they have had to slay. And they have what feels like some darkness that lives with them. You know, we all have shadow, darkness, shadow. It's an interchangeable term. Your person's shadow, they may have worked on it really hard. But it's something that they're going to have to check over and over again in their life. It's just something that they're going to have to deal with. It's like being an alcoholic, right? If you know anything about alcoholics, is that you beat it and you get sober, but you're still an alcoholic forever. You still check that. You still check that. You still acknowledge it. You don't start to let it slide. Your counterpart has shadow like that. I don't know if that's maybe for someone it is their shadow. I don't know. But they are so grateful for this connection because it helps them check that. It's like you, Watcher, embrace their shadow rather than punish them for it, where a lot of the world does that. You embrace their shadow. And I'm not saying you embrace the negative behaviors that come from shadow at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this, you embrace them for all that they are, including their shadow, knowing that they're going to have to keep it in check, knowing it's going to be a lifelong journey to do that. And you accept them for who they are anyway. You love them for who they are completely. You embrace their dark. Really, really nice. Okay. This has been the reading for number 2, the Rose Quartz. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it didn't resonate, feel free to go check out option 1 or 3 and see if those resonate for you. If you could take that moment to hit the thumbs up on the video, that is so valuable to me. I really appreciate it. That gets these messages out to the people who need them, the twin flames out there who aren't getting the messages right now. We want everyone to have this positive flow in their journey, and the guidance it's important. And if you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notifications of all my upcoming videos. You won't miss anything. There's going to be some fun ones. Okay, I think we're all set. I'm going to go ahead and get into option 3. Hello to those of you who chose option 3, the collection of beach stones and driftwood. This is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and set those aside. All right. I love all these little stones. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. We asked Spirit here when I shuffled the cards, what is the Watcher's counterpart most thankful for in them and in the connection, in the twin flame connection? Let's see what we get. We've got 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, it's Wands energy, 4 of Cups. I'm going to move this up a little bit. And then we've got Ascending, okay, Wedding Rings, the Chaser, and then we've got New or Revived Relationship, and Sudden Change. Okay, interesting. I'll set these aside. We'll get into those after we finish reading these. So I'm not doing clarifiers or anything. These are just getting read intuitively. individually as specific things that your counterpart is grateful for on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day here in the United States. Okay, 10 of Wands. What I'm getting from this is that your counterpart is so grateful for the soft place to land in you, Watcher. They're so grateful for being able to put down their burdens with you. They feel like with you, the weight of the world can come off their shoulders. You feel like a safe place. That's that soft place to land. I keep getting that phrase in my mind. Your counterpart is incredibly grateful for the safety and comfort that they feel with you and within this connection. With the Page of Wands, what are we getting here? Get that in there. Messing up all my cards. The Page of Wands, they are so grateful. Wow, your person feels really lighthearted today. Like your person feels happy. This is an aside, and I didn't mean to go into this in this reading. But Watcher, whoever the counterpart is for the Watcher right now, they feel elated. They feel light. I'm seeing all this ascension movement. Your counterpart is ascending big time. And it's like fast too. I'm sorry, I'm not like, this isn't what this reading is about. Watcher, know that it's either you or your counterpart, one of the two. Whoever has been feeling stuck in this connection is ascending at a rapid rate. It's like unexpectedly rapid. Okay. Anyway, just a little aside. Let me go back to my message. I just couldn't stop it. But Page of Wands here, your counterpart is incredibly grateful for the lightness that you bring to their life. The passion, the creativity, the energy. They haven't felt this way in a long time, and you bring this out in them in such a big way. You bring light to their life, lightness. There's this movie called Incredible Lightness of Being, and I just saw the cover of it in my head. I've never even seen that movie. I don't know what it's about, so I'm not equating the content of the movie, just the title. They have this incredible lightness of being with you. Wow, that's really cool. And the Four of Cups. Okay, don't get down about this one, because I'm also super attracted to the rainbow qualities over here. Your counterpart in the past has felt sad and stuck. They went through a huge cycle in their life where they just felt sad and stuck. And you have brought this rainbow of emotion to them. This rainbow of possibility, of a fresh start in life, of beauty to them, your connection, and you have brought this to this person, and they no longer feel that energy. It's like they were here, but this rainbow is kind of washing over them, giving them this fresh, beautiful perspective in life. Ascending, like I said, your person is ascending, or you, or one of you are ascending so fast. And flip this if you need to. If you're the Watcher and you feel like this is your energy rather than your person's, flip-flop it if you need to. I'm getting on this one, it might be flip-flopped. But anyway, transcending the obstacles, preparing for union, but this ascension, this coming to spirit. I'm getting come to Jesus moment, and I'm not saying we all need to be Christian or anything like that, but it's just this, sudden change. Hold on. I didn't mean to pick this up yet. But I'm getting come to Jesus moment in the way that this sudden change, like something, there's a tower that just happened in your person's life that changed everything. Literally changed everything. It was the biggest aha moment in history for them. And now they understand the connection. Now they understand their desire for their counterpart, where they didn't understand the desire for them anymore. Something big is brewing in this connection. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading, but I'm getting really big intuitive hits on this one. They're grateful for their ascension. They're grateful for understanding spirit. They're grateful for understanding their place in the universe. And your connection with them was the catalyst for them understanding that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, wedding rings. So let me look at this for a second. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Okay. They're grateful for the union. They're grateful for the soul connection. They're grateful for having loved you over lifetimes. They know now. They have loved you over lifetimes. You are spiritually married. You have been married before. You will be married again. And they're so grateful for their connection to you, just their basic connection to you, Watcher. Eternal love. They're grateful for the eternal love. Not just today, not just this week, not just this year, not just this lifetime, but eternally. I'm getting the, what's it called? Infinity symbol. I just saw something. It was, I was online, can't talk. I was online researching pictures because I'm going to do some of my own decks. And there was this one picture that was, it was like fireworks, but there was an eternity symbol within the fireworks. And I'm seeing that image. Anyway, yeah. And it could be they want to marry you and they're grateful for the opportunity for that. For some of you, okay, I'm not saying 100%, but for some of you, this is going to marriage. And they're like, I am grateful for my husband or my wife, okay? The chaser. They are so grateful for shedding codependency. They're so grateful because with you, there is no codependency. You want each other, but you're not dependent on each other for your survival. You're not together for survival purposes. This connection isn't about surviving. This connection is about thriving. And your person knows that, and they're really, really grateful. They want that so much. It's just like the most beautiful gift to be with someone that just wants to be with them. They don't have to be. It's not, I have something that I want to take from you. It's not a taker connection. This is a both people are giver connections. Really, really nice. Sorry, I'm a little bit froggy. Let me grab some water. Ready for this cold to be over with. New or revived relationship. They're really grateful for the opportunity to make this beautiful, make this new chapter for you beautiful. They want to revive it. They want to make it brand new. And they want it. I mean, they want it. They're so grateful for, they're going to come forward with this opportunity, and they're hoping, beyond hope, you take the opportunity, or you're coming forward to them, and one of the two, you know, maybe they're coming forward to you, whichever it is, counterparts. We're not doing this for divine masculine or divine feminine. This is for whatever counterpart is watching. The gratefulness for this new opportunity. And the sudden change. Like it just said, that something just happened. Something is happening now or just happened that changed everything. I mean, this could have been a really stagnant connection that you felt like was going nowhere. And something happened. The universe came in and there was a divine intervention here. You know, whatever it looked like, doesn't matter what it looked like, something happened that freed you both up. I'm getting like jailbreak, breaking out of prison. Feeling free with this Page of Wands, this freedom to go after my divine connection, to be in my divine connection, to live in my divine connection. Really grateful for that. Okay, let's see what else we got. I'm so talky. Sometimes I go a little overboard. Demon spirit. Okay. Watcher. Either you or your counterpart have some serious shadow and have been dealing with some serious shadow. I'm getting incredibly old, painful wounding that has tormented you for a long time. And if you see the light surrounding her, golden light, it's like the horns are still there, the demon is still there, but it's bathed in light from your counterpart. You are the watcher, your counterpart, or you, whoever it is. I'm sorry, I'm getting such flip-floppy energy here, and I don't understand why. In the other piles, I didn't get that. But one counterpart embraces everything about the other. Wait, both counterparts. This is a mirrored thing. Okay, hold on. This is mirrored. This is this demon, this fear, the shadow. Both counterparts have a pretty deep wounding. They have been through some heavy stuff. And both embrace the other. Both bathe each other in really beautiful divine light and help each other lift out of the shadow. Lift above. I'm like float way above the shadow. Like you can live without it touching you all the time now, where that was never a possibility before. And you trigger this in each other. You mirror this to each other. Wow. The gratitude for that is overwhelming. Oh, so we got Spirit of Elixirs. We got this the other day, but I'm getting a different vibe from it. This is the feeling that each counterpart can be uninhibited with each other. They don't have to watch what they say and do because they know the other one is going to understand them. It's like that. Now I've seen memes about this sometimes, but it's like that. I keep referring to social media. There's something about social media in this connection. But anyway, it's when you feel like you don't have to guard what you say with someone, you know you're with the right person. And with these counterparts, watcher, with you and your counterpart, neither one of you has to worry about what you say to the other because you know they're going to get you. You know they're going to understand you. And if you say something harsh, you know they're going to forgive you, right? Each other. It's this uninhibited feeling, living authentically and uninhibitedly that neither one of you could have ever done before. Really, really beautiful. Okay, got 3 more here. I didn't intend to take 2 of these, but we got them. Fruition. Oh, yeah. There, you know, both counterparts in this journey have done a lot of hard work. I mean, it's tough. This is a hard road to go down. You have to really dig out your shadow and face it in ways that you never wanted to do. You have to change habits that are comfortable. You have to come out of your comfort zone. There's so many things you got to do that are not fun, right? But all that work, it's coming to fruition. It's coming to fruition now. This, I think it has something to do with this tower moment. Your counterpart is incredibly grateful for the work that you've both done coming to fruition and seeing the abundance of that coming. Blossoming, yeah. That's just a continuation of the last card. Seeing the blossoming that's happening. It's like you've been through this long winter, that dark night of the soul, and spring is here, and you're both blossoming. This connection, the connection is blossoming. See the light shooting out of her violin. It's like psh, that energy going out into the universe saying, I'm ready. And seeing the flowers just build. Really nice. They're grateful for that. Okay, last one. What do we got? Share your thoughts. Again, this is that living in authenticity. This is that being uninhibited, being able to share your thoughts. It's having someone know your mind in such an intimate way. Your counterpart watcher is incredibly grateful for the intimacy of being able to share their thoughts uninhibitedly with you. Because we don't always have places in the world we can do that. It's really nice. Okay, those who chose option 3, this Beach Rock collection, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Even if you're abroad, I am thankful for every one of you that is following my channel, and we're being on this journey together. I love it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up on the video, that'll get it out to more twin flames out there that need the guidance, that need the messages. I'm so grateful for that. And if you hit the subscribe and the all, you'll get notified of all my videos that come out. You won't miss anything. There's no obligation other than just having that notification. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.